This lesson is from the 8th grade Houghton Mifflin English book. It is on subject-verb agreement, and it coordinates with pages 152 to 154 in the student textbook. Use a plural verb with the compound subject joined by and. A mole and a toad were in my garden last night. As Grun's fun note, you replace the compound subject with they to check the verb. They were in my garden last night. Use a verb that agrees with the nearer of the two subjects joined by are. So 2 koalas or a panda is coming later. You would cover this and it would just be a panda is coming later. A panda or 2 koalas are coming later. You cover this first part and it's just 2 koalas are coming later. If you have or, you look at the word right before the verb. So the red fox lives alone most of the year. A rule that generally works almost all of the time is if your subject does not have a verb, if your subject does not have an S, then your verb does. If your subject has an S, your verb doesn't. So fox lives. In the spring, pears makes dens in burrows that other animals have left. Pears has an S, so your verb doesn't. In this layer, 3 to 9 cubs has an S, so your verb doesn't, are born. After sunset, a fox blank rabbits and rodents in wooden areas. Fox doesn't have an S, so your verb does. In folk tales, the fox blank a reputation for cleverness. Fox doesn't have an S, so your verb does. In fact, foxes blank capture in very clever ways. Foxes has an S, so your verb doesn't. Okay. All right, let me grab a pen here. Like a true bear, the koala and a panda blank stout bodies, short legs, round heads, and big paws. It's an and, so I'm going to replace it with they. Like a true bear, they have. Actually, neither the koala nor its relatives, I'm going to cross all this out, its relatives are bears. The koala and the kangaroo blank to the same order. It's an and, so I'm going to replace it with they. They belong to the same order. Neither kangaroos nor koalas are related to the panda. So I'm going to cross off this first part. Koalas are related to the panda. The red panda and the raccoon blank closely related. Because it's an and, I'm replacing it with they. They are closely related.